All right, y'all. So we make mushroom extracts, and we love the whole culture of medicinal mushrooms, but it has gotten crazy out there when it comes to what people are saying about medicinal mushrooms and medicinal products in general. So I saw an ad, and the person was saying they felt the effects of lion's mane in 20 minutes, and that is total garbage. There are a lot of anecdotal claims out there about lion's mane, but that's the type of information I'm seeing that type of thing more often than I'm seeing people just saying, oh, it'll give you a 4% increase in your mental acuity. Like, they want to try and tell you things that aren't true, and I would rather be a source of information that's just totally true, or as true as we know how to make it, so you can make an informed decision about what you're going to put in your body. So the first place I wanted to start is dosage. If you get a prescription for a drug, like let's say amoxicillin, and it says 500 milligrams, you are getting 500 milligrams of a specific chemical, and that's it. That's what they're dosing. If you see a dosage of 2,000 milligrams of lion's mane, that's usually from a brown rice supplement. If it's not, Real Mushrooms makes a fruit body extract. And so that's going to be a little more honest when it comes to what's in the supplement. But that is the host of all of the chemicals that are going to be in that little mix. So you're not taking 200 milligrams of lion's mane. You are probably taking, oh my God, like 5 milligrams of lion's mane mycelium, and all of the rest of it is going to be like brown rice and other polysaccharides and all the millions of chemicals and molecules that are in that. So I personally think that dosage for those sorts of things, it's not like completely irrelevant, but you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. There was a company on TikTok, they were blasting that they have 10,000 milligrams of lion's mane in their supplement, which is this much lion's mane. It's not a whole lot. Dried, this is about an equivalent, which is about as much that goes in each of our tinctures as well. That's actually not that bad, because a tincture extracts as much as you possibly can into solution from the amount. So with lion's mane, if you over concentrate it, it just becomes like a soupy mess that you can't use. So lion's mane kind of has a concentration limit, but they're saying 10,000 milligrams when it's just this much. Like, that's 10 grams of wet lion's mane. We are in the wild west of supplements and medicinal foods, and there are a million products that are now incorporating mushroom supplements in them, and I would just either eat the mushrooms or find a local producer that knows what they're doing. Like, I can take you into our tincture room and I can show you how Fawn is making our tinctures. I can show you the mushrooms we grow them from. There's just a lot of like what you value in a medicinal mushroom product actually matters, and you're probably getting the placebo effect if you don't know where it's coming from and you don't know what it's actually made of. Like, you have no idea what you're actually taking. So I think it's important to support a local farm near you that you know their practices and you know how they're making, what they're making, and what they're making it out of. Then the second thing is the claims that people are making, which is a lot of people want to feel something, which I haven't seen any evidence that lion's mane will make you feel anything. And it seems very anecdotal, where people will take some lion's mane and memories will come back, or they'll have really enhanced dreams. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but that's not what the research shows. The research is much more controlled, and it's usually things like cognitive tests. And so there are studies that show that it helps with memory. And there are these in vitro studies that show that it increases nerve growth factor. Like, it's a super promising medicinal food. And I believe, after saying all of this, I still think you should try it. Like, reishi, cordyceps, and lion's mane are 3 medicinal mushrooms that everyone should consider incorporating into their life. But you need to set your expectations realistically in that you're not going to just feel something. Reishi's, I don't think it's going to relax you. I think it is going to help your body deal with stress over time, and you will get benefits from that downstream. If you take it consistently for 2 months, you might find that you're getting better sleep, or you're able to kind of handle stress better. Cordyceps, you might find that your runs are a little easier. But a lot of these benefits are things that you kind of have to trust the research on and know that you're taking something like a good vitamin rather than something that's going to give you a demonstrative change instantaneously. That's just not going to happen. Another thing about these medicinal mushrooms is they have a cultural precedence. So lion's mane and mood regulation, that has been used for centuries, and it's going to take a minute for science to catch up. And I personally believe that science is a tool and we should value it and use it, but it should not be the only tool in our toolbox. I do believe in anecdotal claims, but you have to take them with a grain of salt. And so we're going to trust that you've got cultural history coming from a really long time that supports lion's mane, and then you've got scientific research also coming to support lion's mane, and there's still a lot of questions that remain to be answered, but we believe that they're going to be answered, and so we still think that it's important to get these mushrooms into your diet on a regular basis. And that's it. That's setting expectations to where we're like, I think this is very promising, but you're not going to get all the answers. It's not going to make you feel euphoric. I don't want it to make you feel euphoric. You don't take the medicine your doctor prescribes you because it's going to make you feel a certain way. You do trust that it's going to work and you will end up feeling better. This is similar to that, but it's a much lower effect level. It's like a really important thing you should incorporate into your life, and it will enhance it. It will not save it. Like, I don't think that they're going to save people's lives. Like, it's meant to enhance, not to save. Oh yeah, mycelium versus fruit body, that'll be the next video. But thank you for coming to my mushroom talk.